In this video, I'm going to show you how to change the color of certain elements and graphics that are in our designs. So for this one, I have these two cute little dogs and I want to edit the colors. Right now, they're these really pretty neutral colors, but let's say that I wanted to change them up a little bit to look more like a dog that I know. So when you click any element in your design, if the colors are able to be edited, you will see up here on this toolbar, you'll see all of the colors that are in that element that you can change. Now, these are just the default that the graphic came in, but if you wanted to change them, how could we do that? Well, any of the elements in them that you wanted to change, you could grab a hold of that color. So instead of this dark brown, if I wanted to use a darker color, I could use the darker color, and it's automatically going to change that brown to this black throughout the whole entire design. You can do the same thing with any of the other ones. And you can use all of these default solid colors that are down here, but sometimes they're not exactly perfect, right? We don't want them to have red eyes. You do have to be mindful that it is going to change all of those things. So I'll just go back to the way it was. But what if you want to match all of your colors to a certain theme? So I've added another page down here, and what I'm going to do is come into my photos, and I'm going to find, let's go find a real good boy. He looks like a good boy. We'll get this good boy. All right, now these colors are very similar, so it's not going to be a huge difference, but because I now have this photo that is in my document, I'll come back up here to my bulldog and I'll grab one of these colors. It doesn't matter which really. And you'll see that all of the primary colors that are in that one photo show up here. So instead of using this color, I'm going to go with the more caramel color. And instead of using this black, I'm going to go with this darker brown. Instead of using this cream, I'm going to come over here and change it to this. Now they're really subtle changes because, like I said, this guy looks a lot like this guy. But this is how you change the colors to match a specific theme in a photo or other artwork. You can do the same thing by coming up here, clicking this add a new color. Now this color picker right here, you can literally slide this around. Did I have a color selected? Yeah, I have this one selected. So when I slide this around, it's going to move that color around, and you're not going to see it, well, you are going to see it. Like, let's say that we make this guy a darker brown dog, right? Okay, so it's instantly going to change it. But what if you have a very specific color? That's what this eyedropper can let you do. You grab this and you can come down here into your other photo, and you might have to put the photo up on the same page since you can't scroll once you have the eye picker. But like, let's say I want to get this pixel color there. It's going to pick that exact pixel color to change it. So that is how you can control your colors. This little guy right here, he has his own set of colors. You can do the same thing. You just always select the element you want to change. If you're able to change it, you pick the color that you want to change, and then you come and choose a new color, either with the colors that are in your document already. Like every single time you add an element to your document, it's going to add those colors up here to this palette. These are all of the colors that are in your entire document. Or it's going to pull the colors, the 5 main colors out of a photo that you've uploaded. And if you have multiple photos, it'll have 5 colors for each photo that is uploaded. And usually it'll only show you a certain number. If you have a lot more than 4 or 5 photos, you'll have a little see all over here, kind of like this, and it'll let you see the whole list. And you can go into your color picker and get the eyedropper to specifically choose from another part of your design the color that you want. If you have hex codes, you can also enter those hex codes here. All right, I hope that helps you to understand how to change the colors of elements in your design.